Dear students, welcome back to my new video. And in this video, I am talking about prepositions. Right? Prepositions are the very important parts of speech in English. They are used to link a noun or pronoun. To link a noun or pronoun with other words in a sentence. This other word may be the another noun or pronoun, or they may be verbs. Friend, such are called as prepositions. Prepositions ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸರ್ಗಾವ್ಯಯಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೇವೆ. ಉಪಸರ್ಗಾವ್ಯಯಗಳು ಉಪಸರ್ಗಾವ್ಯಯಗಳು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಥಮ ಭೂ, ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಅನ್ನು, ತೃತೀಯ ಇಂದ, ಚತುರ್ಥಿ ಗೆ ಹೀಗೆ, ಪಂಚಮಿ ದೆಸೆಯಿಂದ, ಷಷ್ಠಿ ಅ, ಸಪ್ತಮಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸಂಬೋಧನಾ ಎ ಇರ, ಹೀಗಂತ ನಾವು ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾಮಪದದ ನಂತರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. That is the difference between the use of prepositions in English and the use of prepositions in Kannada. Right. So, for example, right, the prepositions which are used in English grammar are to, for, on, in, into, at, since, from, above, over, etc. Right. So in this video I am going to clear your doubts or some of the confusing prepositions used in grammar. Right. So first of all, let us see how to use these prepositions. There are many more prepositions like through, beyond, across, up, before, between, among, within, during. So like this way, there are many prepositions, but in this video, I am going to deal with some of the important prepositions which may confuse you while using the prepositions. Okay, first of all, let us see the preposition on. Right. The preposition on is used to indicate a particular day. It is used to indicate a particular day. For example, I will complete the work on Monday. Look at the use of the preposition on here. The preposition on is used before the noun, that is before a day. When we know the particular day that I am going to complete the work on Monday, ನಾನು ಮಂಡೇ ದಿನ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಶ್ಯೂರ್ that I am going to complete the work on Monday. So whenever we are going to tell about a particular day, then we have to use the preposition on. Okay, and then so the next use of on. Right. So for example, if we can say that, see here, now we can say that the marker is on my wrist, on my palm. The marker is on my palm. Right. So like that way, let us say, so on is used when a thing is attached with a surface. For example, the duster is on the table. The duster is attached on the surface of the table. There is no gap between duster and the table, then the preposition on is used. Right? So the marker is on my hand, and if we can say the marker is in my wrist. Right? In here indicates inside. Right? So we are in the classroom. Try to understand the difference between in. We are in the classroom. Classroom is a noun. In the classroom. So look at the difference between the use of preposition in Kannada and the use of preposition in English. So in the classroom, classroominalli, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯನ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, that is in. Right? So for example, he is in the bus. Try to understand. He is already in the bus. ಅವನಾಗ್ಲೇ ಬಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೂತಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಅವಾಗ ನಾವೇನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, he is in the bus. Right? And at the same time, he is getting into the bus. Try to understand the preposition, the use of the another preposition, that is into. Into. He is getting into the bus. Then the difference between in and into. See, that is he is in the bus, right? And he is getting into the bus. Right? Look at the difference between the preposition in and into. Right? So here he is already seated in the bus. ಅವನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಬಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿದ್ದಾನೆ. Right? ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಇನ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅವನು ಬಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇನ್ನು ಹತ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. He is getting into the bus. The movement is there. When the movement is there, then we have to use into. Right? In and into. The preposition, they are called as the prepositions of place. Right? They are going to indicate certain places. Right? So now we have seen the preposition on. The preposition on, that is the marker is on my palm. It means it shows the place. So it is called as the preposition of place. Right? So prepositions are used to indicate a place, direction, right? Like that way. A time, right? Or a day. Here it is used as preposition of a time, when he is going to complete the work, that is on Monday. And if we don't know the exact day, as I have already told you, that the preposition on used to indicate a particular day. Right? So for example, he is going to Bangalore on Tuesday. On Tuesday. So we know the particular day when he is going to Bangalore. Right? So like that way. And when we don't know a particular day, so then we have to use, see, I will complete the work by Monday. I will complete the work by Monday. Look at the use of the preposition by. So by is used when we don't know the exact time, when we don't know the exact day, we are not sure about the time and day, then we have to. So here the meaning of this sentence, I will complete the work by Monday. ಮಂಡೇ ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ವರ್ಕನ್ನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಮಂಡೇ ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮಂಡೇ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಮಂಡೇಕಿನ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ accurate about the day, then we have to use by. Right? So when we are sure about the day, we have to use on. When we are not sure about the day, then we have to use by. And now when we are sure about a particular time. For example, see, he comes to the college at 8 o'clock. See, he comes to the college at 8 o'clock. ಇದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತಂದು. So it means that we are sure at what time he is going to come. Then we have to use the preposition at. So at preposition is used to say the accuracy about the time. Right? And when we are not accurate about a time, when we don't know the exact time, then we have to say he comes to the college by 8 o'clock. By 8 o'clock. By 8 o'clock ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಮೊದಲು ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ನಂತರನೂ ಕೂಡ ಆತ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. When we don't know the exact time, then we have to use the preposition by. I hope you can understand. So the preposition by is used to when we are not sure about the time, and at is used when we are sure about the time. Right? So then the preposition at is also used. The preposition at is also used to show the direction. Right? For example, see, she is looking at me. ಅವಳು ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆಗೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ. Try to understand the direction towards which she was looking. So here at indicates the direction. She is looking at me. Right? So, and at is also used to indicate a particular place. For example, I will be waiting for you at college. ನಾನು ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಹತ್ರ ನಿನ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು. ರೈಟ್? at indicates exact place. ಸೊ at ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ? at is used to indicate exact place. at is used to indicate exact time, particular time, and at is also used to indicate the direction. This is called as a preposition of direction. This is called as a preposition of time. Right? So like this way the preposition at is used. And another use of at, see, he is born at Kuppali in Shivamogga. He is born at Kuppali in Shivamogga. Right? So probably you may know who is he. Right here, Kuempu. He was born at Kuppali in Shivamogga. Look at the preposition at Kuppali in Shivamogga. Means that Kuppali is a part of Shivamogga. Means Kupali is a village in Shivamogga district. It is a part of Shivamogga. So when we are going to talk about a part of a whole thing, then we have to use at, and before that whole thing we have to use in. At and in. Right. So like this way the preposition at and in are used. Now I have already told you about in and into. So the students are in the classroom. Means that they have already entered in the classroom. They are seated in the classroom. Then we have to use in. The students are in the classroom. The teacher is entering into the class. So there is a movement. The teacher is entering. There is a movement. So into is used. When there is a movement, into is used. Right. So now let us see the use of on, above and over. ಈ ಮೂರು ಪ್ರಿಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಈ ಪ್ರಿಪೋಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ ವೇರ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಆನ್, ವೇರ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಅಬೋವ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೇರ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಓವರ್. So for example, let us say first one on. So let us see. So let us imagine that this is a table. Right? This is a table. Let us say, imagine yourself that this is a book. This is a book. Now what we have to say? So remember that this is a table. This is a table and this is a book. So what we have to say? The book is attached to the surface. Here the book is attached to the surface. So we have to say the book is on the table. Hope you can understand. The book is on the table. And let us say, so here the preposition on is used because the surface, the thing is attached to the surface. So on is used here. And then now look at this. So this is a book and there is a distance between the table and the book. So here in this case the preposition above, the preposition above is used. The book is above the table. The book is above the table. Right. So like this way, when we are using above, above is used when there is a distance between a surface and a thing. Then above is used. And when there is no distance, when the thing is attached with the surface, then on is used. Right. So now the matter is about the over. So when over is used. Right. So for example, this is a table and here we have a cat. Imagine yourself, this is a cat. Okay. So the cat is jumping over the table. The cat is jumping, it is covering, it is moving. ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಅಬೋ ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು. ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಓವರ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ದೇರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ದ ಫ್ಲೈಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ಲೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಓವರ್ ದ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ದ ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೋವ್ ದ ವಿಂಡೋ. ವಿಂಡೋ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ವಿಂಡೋಗೆ ಹತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ವಿಂಡೋ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆಗೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅವಾಗ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ವಿಂಡೋ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಕ್. ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಅಬೋವ್, right? Not over, because the clock is not in a motion. The clock is not moving. When the things are moving, then we have to use over. When there is no movement, we have to use above. Remember, above and over ಇವೆರಡನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ there should be a distance between surface and a thing. But when we are using on, there should not be distance between thing and a surface. The thing must be attached with a surface, then we are using on. That is on, over and above. So in this video we have seen in, into. In is used when there is no movement. The students are in the classroom, the students are seated in the classroom, right? That is in. The students are entering into the classroom, means that there is a movement. Into ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದಾಗ there will be no movement. Okay, and then on, above and over, right? So on, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, there should not be a distance between surface and a thing. The thing is attached with a surface, then on is used. And on is also used to indicate a particular day, right? So like that way. And above, above is used when the thing is not attached with the surface. There should be a distance between surface and a thing, but the thing should not be moving. The thing should not be moving. When the thing is moving above the surface, then over is used. There should be a movement, then over is used. I hope you can understand. And now see the other examples, that is since and far. The use of since and far. For example, he is working in the institution since 2012, and the same thing is, the same preposition, that is since, is used. See, he is working in the institution for 14 years. Look at the difference between the use of since and far. Since ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ when we are indicating a particular time when the action has begun. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, when he is working from, that is since 2012 ದಿಂದ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, means that we know the particular year where he is working from. ಅವನು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡೇ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದು ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಟೈಮ್. ರೈಟ್. ಫಾರ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಟೈಮ್. What is the length between 2012 and 2026? That is 14 years. Right. So that is, he is working in the institution for 14 years. So here far is used. Far ಯಾವಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದಾಗಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅವಾಗ ನಾವು ಫಾರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ಸ್ the length of a time, and since is used particular time to indicate a particular time. Right. So these are some of the differences. And then the another preposition is the preposition to, a commonly used preposition to. ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯ ಗೆ, ಚತುರ್ಥಿ ವಿಭಕ್ತಿ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯ ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸಿ, I gave a book to Ravi. ಸರಿ, ನಾನು ರವಿಗೆ ಬುಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ಅಂತ. ರವಿಗೆ, ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ನಾನು ಆಗಲೇ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ದ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಟು ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್, ಇನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ನೌನ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾಮಪದದ ನಂತರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಇನ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ the noun, but in Kannada it is used after the noun. Like that way, Nanu Ravige. Most of the students make this mistake. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾನು ರವಿಗೆ ಬುಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಐ ಗೇವ್ ಅ ಬುಕ್ ರವಿ ಟು. ಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟು, ರವಿ ಟು, ರವಿಗೆ ಅಂತ. Right. So such a type of common mistakes are made. So you have to understand the use of preposition in Kannada and the use of preposition in English. Right. To Ravi. So English ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಮಪದದ ಮೊದಲು ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಆದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಮಪದದ ರವಿಗೆ ನಾಮಪದದ ನಂತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So such are the uses of prepositions. So I hope all of you have understood the uses of prepositions. So in a comment box, write some examples of prepositions that we have discussed today. I hope all of you have understood, and if you like this video, please share it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.